did you end up transitioning from, I guess I'll ask this first, like with obviously what happened at the Holly and like the stress, and then obviously, you got, would they say charged or convicted? And then like obviously you beat the case, right?
Well, so
What,
no, I
what
was
would they
not
call that?
convicted. So,
Oh yeah, you're right, not
so
convicted.
what happened was, I was found not guilty at trial day, and they
Right,
dismissed my weapons case.
right.
So I was able to leave the courtroom, and I'll be honest with you, I was retired, bro.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm cool. I'm not. I didn't get back into activism until Nipsey Hussle got killed by Eric Holder in L.A.
Right.
When Shitty killed Nip, because like I talk to Nip sometimes. Like, man, I was going to L.A. doing a lot of activism.
Really.
Man, activism took me all over the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was in every hood.
What were some of those conversations like with Nip?
One time he got a little upset with me. Even they were always positive, cool. We didn't talk all the time. We wasn't like good
Like
friends.
homies, yeah.
Like you meet people on YouTube and all that. But I had done some work in LA that we had knew some of the similar people. So we got connected, and one time he got a little upset because he was somebody to get DP through 60s or something, and I was like, bro, come on, man. Because my daughter's actually elderly trained, and he was an elderly trained, him like Sam and Marie retrained. So I know some people from the retrained community actually who I lived in LA. So I have some different connects. Um, he was just like, I got this, bro. You know what I mean? But Nib was from 6-0. Nib has still some of that energy. As much as he had that positive energy, he was getting a lot of pressure.
Mm,
From because he was still connected. Me, people knew I was disconnected, but I was getting different pressures from being in the Holly. But the same pressure I was getting in the Holly, he was getting at the marathon store and being right there, you know what I mean? Right off of Crenshaw, man. I mean, you got to deal with that energy and shootings in the gangs. That's a lot of pressure, bro. He made it look good. He was under a lot of pressure. I mean, he's slapping people. He might have
on the
like done a
camera, yeah, I
little
seen
show
it.
slapping people. He's a superstar, man. That was a lot of pressure.
Right.
He was going through some stuff. But before he got killed, I actually had not talked to him for a little while.
Mm.
But because there was really no need to. Just every now and then we tapped in a few times with each other. But
After that happened though, you
so what ended up happening when he got killed, when the Rover 60s and the A trays and all the Bloods were going to the marathon store, we had Bloods and Crips because we were doing the camouflage movement where we lower violence, and we had everyone was involved. Young Doe, Interstate Ike, K-Tone, Ride Drill from the East Side. We had East Side Crips, Park Hill Bloods. We had Aurora Crips, Montbello Crips and Bloods, 781 Fams. Um, everybody was doing the camo, bro. Like the
what
whole.
what was the idea behind the camo?
Well, because
My bad.
our colors for Prodigal Son used to be green, and
Mm.
then we started wearing green and gold. Then we did this humanitarian trip to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And when I came back, there were some activists in Haiti who were wearing some old camouflage gear that they had gotten from the UN, some peacekeepers to be activists. So when you seen a few people wearing the camouflage, you knew that they were the ones giving out the rights and stuff. And I told the Prodigal Son kids, and they were like, we should get some camouflage shirts because it got the black and the brown together.
Yeah.
And that's why we started
Oh,
doing
that's
it.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, so we started walking it in Denver because it had the black and the brown, and we were doing, justice work with the kids and with development. And so the camel just spoke to the black and the brown together, got the beige in there for the other races, and it had the green for the earth. So the camel to us represented everything Prodigal Son stood for, which was my 501c3. So I got a big logo, that gold glittery logo on the front, on the back that said it, and it was a logo right here. There was
Yeah.
some with the big logo, and it was like that. It was camouflaged with the shiny gold, and it looked kind of like your sweater. And a lot of Bloods and Crips had kids in my programs, either as their kids or nieces and nephews. So they'd be like, "Let me get one, let me get one Blood, let me get one cuz," you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
got to the point where we were handing out so many camouflage shirts to Bloods and Crips. I would be going around town wearing my shirt, and I didn't even know who they were. But they have my shirt on, but they be
Yeah.
wearing like a blue bandana or something. They're like, where does this dude get this shirt from? It got to be where it was so many people.
Yeah.
We didn't even We couldn't even keep up with who it was. And we see Bloods with it on, red he hats, with my shirt on. And I'd be like, where the hell did they get it? Now I go talk to someone, I'm like, bro, because I didn't even know all of them at that time. Like, where'd you get that shirt? They'd be like, oh, I got it from my, saying my little cousin goes to this program. I'm like, that's my program. They'd be like, oh, okay, so we just started. I got a grant for $5,000.
Mm.
Bought all these New Era hats, a bunch of camouflage, and I ordered a bunch of camouflage New Era hats.
If it is.
And I just went to Park Hill and Montbello on the east side. These are like $33 hats.
Right, right, yeah.
Instead of just getting just the cheap ones online, because I knew we weren't no rappers and nobody was gonna wear none of that. I first went to like K-Tone, Interstate Ike, Nam from Llama Squad, who actually got me on Vlad TV. Nam pulled up to my office.
So is he from here originally? No,
Nam's
or?
actually from New York City.
Okay.
I think they moved to Denver for a while. Llama Squad.
Mm. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, now he's in Los Angeles. I don't really think that he felt like he got the love he should have got here in Denver.
Mm.
That's a whole nother story. That's his
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
his story to tell because he got a lot of love as well. But just kind of how it can be in the industry, right? But yeah. So all of those people came to my office. Some was with the camo movement. The young man who I could defend myself again. All them Bloods was all the Crips. We got them on that one common Denver movement. We named it Hills Hood. So it was either the Colorado Camo movement, just call our events like Hill to Hood, Interstate
Mm.
Night. We're doing Hill to Hood stuff in Montbello, and we were doing Hill to Hood stuff in Park Hill, and we kind of combined those movements, and it worked, bro. We were able to adding police that doesn't stop violence. The police come after you're dead. Before that, they're driving. What lowers violence is the people who are doing the violence saying they don't want to do the violence anymore.
Yeah.
Other than that, they'll just wait. Stupid people. They'll wait for the police to go right, and they'll just go slide on you going left and just drive and catch you. So we were really getting the hitters and the shooters and the real Crips and Bloods were like, yo, that's a positive. Even the ones who wasn't rocking camo, like, yo, I ain't with that movement, but I see what y'all doing because my other homeboy or my daughter or my other homegirl, they're with it. I'm still a Crip or a Blood, which I was never trying to tell nobody you can't be who you are. I was just like, shit, wear camouflage, bro, just to show the love.
Right.
The ones who were with rocking it, they rocked it, and the ones who weren't with it, gave us respect. And we were just able to kind of keep it like this, because it's not me making a decision. I could say what I want. If somebody want to go shoot somebody, that's what they're gonna go do. So all these activists and the police taking the credit for stopping the violence, like I said in the documentary, you can't take the credit. The Bloods got to take the credit for stopping the violence.
Mm.
The Crips get the credit because they're the ones who's gonna go do the work. They're the steppers, and they have to make the decision not to do it. And they make the decision not to do it when they have a job. The music career is taking them places when they don't feel like they have to, when they feel respected, when they're not afraid, getting help with their trauma or their drama. That's what makes somebody who's gonna pick up a gun,
Yeah.
go kill somebody and say, nah, man, shit, go kill these cats tonight. But you know what? I got an interview with Malachi Minnie tomorrow. I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah.
They may hold off tomorrow. Then after that, they may be like, man, that Malachi Minnie interview went up. I'm gonna go kill these fools, but I'm gonna wait till next Tuesday. Next Tuesday comes and they got something else. They look up, bro. They don't even know. They ain't even thinking about killing nobody.
Right, right.
And that's always been my intentions, man. It's not ever to force my beliefs.
That's real.
Beat over the head with the Bible. I don't go to church. Or am I against it? I'm not out here dissing Bloods and Crips. If you're an active gang member and you're working for law enforcement and you're telling people Terrance is a snitch, or you're cripping and you hating on Britain for no reason because you didn't shout somebody's name out. My situation, the people who are negative like that, they are admittedly the police. But people who I see bringing that kind, and I don't even know who's hating on you. I'm just
In general, yeah, yeah.
bringing that kind of energy. Come on, man. Like, that's what made me run for mayor, bro. Because too often people think that caught up in hip hop and you're an ex-gang member, that you just full of anger and ignorance and violence.
Right.
You can't hold yourself in a debate with these seasoned politicians.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
y'all using my platform. Why? Because I'm from the poverty. I'm from the systemic racism, and that's why I was an activist. Because I know I don't have to study for a debate. I get up there on the 9 News debate. I say what's real, and they're still in my platform because they're not what's real from the streets. I went to Montbello. I remember I was a ditch baby too, right? I'm a Kofax baby from all of it. Like I said,
Yeah, that's how I know you watched one of my clips. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah,
it's the ball them is
yeah,
they hang with my little brothers in them. I don't know him personally, but
yeah,
I follow hip hop. I'm a product of the culture.
yeah,
I'm from there. Who knows where the Bloods would even be in Denver? I'm from
yeah,
the time you couldn't even wear red. He's Denver, man. If the Crips and dark blue didn't get you, the ones with the light blue was gonna get you.
yeah,
You know what? My ignorance and violence and trauma, my lack of a stable home because my grandmother had to work 15 hours a day, helped build the blood gang up. A lot of sweat, equity, and blood, sweat, and tears went to all these rappers and 781 families and CMGs and all that. That I played a part in that too because of what negative things I went to. I'm not trying to force anyone to do what I'm doing. I just want to show a positive side to it. It doesn't matter if you're a blood or a crip. You can run for mayor too. You can run for city council. You can't run for city council being there being ignorant. It's going to embarrass you
right.
by supporting you. If you want to put a suit on, if you want to know the issues, if you want to get on that stage, so what? Hip hop is a leg up. Hip hop is not a hindrance to you. I've done music myself. And guess what? I'm on there cussing. I'm talking about whatever I want because it shouldn't matter. It should. I'm heterosexual. It shouldn't matter if I'm having sex with whoever. I'm not hurting anybody. That if you're LGBTQA, that doesn't matter. If you're a woman, who cares?
Yeah,
What should matter is intelligent person. Do you have a plan for our city? Do you understand the issues? And are you ready to represent hip hop or whatever you are in a more positive way? And if you're not ready to do that, now somebody says that to you
yeah.
because they're gonna call you out because nobody's scared of nobody, bro. Like